Hello and welcome to another Wednesday night. Yep. It's gone very bright. There we go. Got a few bits on the table tonight. We've got some droids. I'm going to do some quick work on the droids. They seem to be quite popular at the moment. Most of the scouts have gone. They've all been finished off and they're ready to go on but ready to go out actually. They're ready to go to the customer. So let's just get make sure the streams are all yep. Streams. Yep. So I'm a bit messy on my desk today, as you can possibly see. A couple of things that need sorting out. That can go away because that's done. So yes, airbrush. Put the airbrush away. The things that we've got today are, there was a set of the B2s. I've just built them this afternoon. I'm going to get some base coats and primers down onto them and do a quick demo of zenithal highlighting. A couple of people asked about it. I've also got a TIE Whisper conversion that we did. So that's the body, which is a TIE SF, and the wings off the new version of the Reaper, not Reaper, yeah, Kylo's ship, their ship. So they come off, and hi everyone, and they basically will go back onto that. But I'm going to attempt a colour that Rasta does. I can see your comments, Rasta, on, I'm not sure where you are, but is it Facebook? I just have to keep an eye on them because they're only coming up on the stream part of it, not in our chat bit on the left. So I'm just checking a couple of things, and it is, I think it's just down as ProTech, mate. It's over here. Yeah, let Alex know his auto hosting thing hasn't worked on Warlords. Hiya, Rattler. Cheers. And that's the one. Cheers, Jack. I was there. A bit of a fluster. I was looking round for it. And for some reason, a couple of the things have froze. Is it me? How? Give us a second and I'll send you the link, Rasta. Technology. That one. I can't even see where these are coming through on. I'm presuming on... Nope, that's not even on Facebook. Is this going through onto YouTube by any chance? Let me have a look. What have I done wrong? ProTech... Twitch... Yeah, it's not coming up in the Twitch chat or in the other version of it that we have on nope, multi-stream's not working. So, oh, there we go. It is showing on the multi-stream, but the Twitch isn't showing on the multi-stream. It's Facebook, and I can't reply on that. Cool. Yay. So, I'm just looking at... you can let Nannybot know that the hosting from Warlords is working. It was just my computer had frozen up a bit. So, we've got that one to do. Sorry. We've got these fellas to do. So what I'm going to do with these, there's been a couple of people that have asked. We did a couple of sets up on eBay, and they pretty much sell within a day or so of going up. So I need a glove. Isle of Rock. That's a worrying sound. So as before, we're just using the Badger Black and one of my Sotars. When I come to do the wings on this, I'm going to use my new one. Give that a bit of a run out. And I also need to reset where this goes, because apparently it gets quite loud. So a quick shake of that. These have all been built. I've got as much of the mould lines and stuff off them without taking any detail away. And I hope you can't see in that pot. Covered it up with the black paint so Rasta can't see it. So, starting with the bases, just a quick primer. And then, a lot of people don't do this, but spray the base too. In fact, I'll do that first so it's dry by the time I put it down. Let's see. These are just quick. Oh, shout outs while I'm doing this. Thank you, Ulfric, and thank you very much, Jack, for subscribing. I got my first 2 subscribe notifications through this morning. I think Ulfric had done it yesterday when we'd got the notification. But thank you very much. So yes, last week we got the affiliate, so we managed to get the affiliate, which unlocked a couple of bits in the chats. Got a couple of bits. Thank you, James. Hi Zoe. Yeah, we got a couple of new options. I haven't had much of a chance to play around with them, but I promise in the next couple of days we'll have a look, see what new bits are there. Right, let them dry for a second. So, while those 2 6 dry for a second. I'm just really thirsty today. Yeah, we didn't have the subscription options, so it's just we've just had to get it sorted with the affiliate system. So that's all up and running. So as we said before, we've got the monthly stream goal up. That's continuing to run throughout the month. We've had a lot of people donate to that. What we do have tonight is, as we've promised, every Wednesday we're going to do some a raffle round about half eight, 7, 8, yeah, round about half 8. I'm getting the times mixed up. And this week we have got, again, quite a few prizes for the prize wall. I think I've still got Jack's here, and I've still got Dan's here from last week. So they'll go into a big box ready for you, mates. So this week, this is what we have available. So there is, first off on the left hand side, there is a set of Rebel alt art cards for Legion. There's the 3 command cards in Arabesh. There's 3 character cards and 4 upgrade cards, all from the OP stuff. Yes, the passive sensors and Predator are both, once I've done this little bit of painting, I'll get them out and we can have a look at them properly in hand. The passive sensors and Predator are both from Firestorm games, or Firestorm Firecast, from the guys over there when we did the stream. Nick Harris, who is running a stream right now at the same time as us, which is no, it's fine. We do know that they've got a competition going on and they're having to use the times that the players can play to stream it, so not a problem. It's a big enough world for us all to be in. So yes, and then we've got a Boba Fett. This is an acrylic Boba Fett card done by Kay. That is absolutely fantastic. The green is absolutely gorgeous, so I'll get a better look at that in a bit. Then there is a full set of the alt art cards from the team championships, 2000, I believe 2018. That's a full set of the 6. All the ships on the fronts of them are painted by Rasta, and then the pilots of each one of them, which is just under there, you can only just see it under the Onyx Squadron Ace, is the name of the person that won it on the day. And then last is a set of 12 official FFG tokens for Legion again. So I'll get these little fellas sorted, and then we'll get I'll get some better pictures of them. He says losing the place where to remove the picture prizes. There we go. So again, how is the sound of the airbrush compared to what it was like before? Because I've tried to quieten it down a bit. Just the under this is just a black primer. That's it. Badger Zone for airbrushes. It's what we use all the time now. Again, you can use the rattle cans for this. I think most of the stages you could probably use the rattle cans for if you could get the different colours in it. Long before I had the airbrush, I was able to do... Cheers, mate. We used to be able to get a relative zenithal highlighting. Not as good and not as controlled as you can with an airbrush, but even with a rattle can, just as long as you're careful with it. And these are really easy once you get them under the airbrush. So that's them in black, and I'll clean off this quickly. Just in them up. Just into my bucket under the table. That does sound... There we go. The cap back on. So, a quick look at the actual prizes properly, without it just being a picture. So I'll start with the one that Jack wanted to see at first. So, passive sensors from Firestorm Squadron Firecast and Predator. Exactly the same. These were given to us at the System Open by Nick Harris from, obviously, Firestorm. Here is the Boba Fett. This was done by Kate from Fully Modded Lighting, and they're even better in hand. Bit dusty. It almost makes me want to actually fly Boba Fett. The tokens, small bag of tokens, everyone saw that. The cards for Legion are a bit, because they're all piled up. We have the 3 Arabesh 1, 2 and 3 pip cards, just the basic ones. A Rebel Officer, which has the full artwork on the back. The Tauntaun, which has the full artwork on the back. Doesn't that look as though the Tauntaun's dancing? Sorry. And then Rebel Pathfinders. And again, the full art on the back of it. So there's 6 full-size cards, and then we've got the smaller cards. So the DH447 Sniper, and it has the Imperial version of it on the back. The Z6 Trooper, and it has the DLT-19 Trooper on the back. One of the original alt art cards for thank you, Snowy. I'll try my best. That's the from the first few events. It's the full art version of the Rebel Trooper upgrade, and then the A300 long range config and short range config card. So all of them are one of the prize. And then the next set is the UK Team Championships 2018. So all of these ships were painted by Rasta, and all of the people on the top were the actual winners of the actual ship themselves. If I remember rightly, we did the masks for Rasta for the wings. And Townsend, Matt Collins, Dave Hunt, yeah. So there's a full set of them for one of the winners. And they can go over there. As I said, I'll do that at 9:30. The tickets are 25 credits a ticket this time. There's plenty of time between now and then to grab tickets. Anyone who subscribes, they get an extra ticket free, and you also need to follow the channel. If you're following the channel, yes, half it, Jack. Thank you. Yeah, if you're following the channel, then you can obviously win one of them sets. So what I have got is the silvers that we used for these. We have Vallejo Burnt Iron, which as you can see is that, and then it's only a subtle difference of dark aluminium to go on the top. Here's one of my other brushes. Give it a good shake. Is the they have different colours? Yep. So oops, excuse me a second. I forgot my glove. Let's see if it's coming out okay. Yeah, these are very strong metallics as well. Through the airbrush, that is now all silver. Start with the legs, do the underside, because this is the darker colour, so it needs to be more on the underside of everything. And that's a good quick coat. And look, we're using hardly any of the paint, which means I may have put too much in the pot. There's 3. There's 4. Number 5. And then Hello. So yes, there's loads of paint there left over. And this is where I make an absolute mess. And pour some of it back in. What? Right, quick rinse. Do you know why you stood there?
Yeah. I'm going to ask if there's anything to wrap it.
Can you fill that with warm water, please? I'm just running out. Hi, Reese. Right, let's have a look. Quick and dry then. Thank you, thank you for the follow, Rasta. Can't believe you haven't been following already. So, the next one's going to be dark aluminium. I don't think I've got any brighter silvers than that. I'll just double check. I think out the lot that's going to be the jet exhaust. Need to use that on something. Magnesium. Yeah, I'm just going to use that aluminium. Thank you.
Is there anything else you need?
That's it, thanks. Mum made us a coffee, so I've got a coffee and I should be alright.
Ruin your sneak shop.
If anyone hadn't noticed, I've got a Sneak streaming t-shirt on, because at the moment that's... Ooh! It goes clear. Look. Say hello to Rasta.
Hi, Rasta.
Anyway, so
Ready? If you need me, just
yeah, definitely the best Alton. So, for the highlight, you want to be shooting down onto it at round about that sort of angle and turning it round. It's, if you think the airbrush is the sun and it's where the sun will hit the raised edges and the higher bits, and then underneath you'll still get the darker. There we go. It's quite bright. There's one. See, it takes nothing and it is just a subtle. Now, if you had a rattle can. Hi, K-Mate. It's good. I've just been showing off this as one of tonight's raffle prizes. Some bloke gave us it. Really, really nice bloke. So again, on an angle. Thank you, Ulfric. And again. So these will darken down again. They have gone bright silver. So what will happen is, as it goes around like that, it's that. Hey, not too bad. I've got a door of a cupboard here that is about every different colour that I know. Look, Rasta, cleaning my brush. Right, and that's... So that's basically the airbrushing part of it. These take nothing. They're the same colour all over. With an airbrush, they're a lot quicker than they are. I can imagine doing it with with a normal brush. Then it's going to take some time. And as Rasta says, wearing a glove, you can see the amount of silver that I would have on my fingers by now. So, the next stage, and these really are, as I said, I think I've done 12 sets of these now, and I've had to get them down to quite a quick turnaround. I've got another 4 sets to get done. So, because of being locked down, I have miraculously run out of one of my washes. Mainly because we've been doing the black that we do for stuff like this. So I don't know if you can see, but that's got lots of metallic undertones on it. Now they... Oh crap! Yes, it's all right. They've all been sealed and they're fine. So there we go. We found a quicker way of doing this. So the unit or whatever we do in this colour gets sprayed silver, and that's how you go with the Death Troopers that we do it the same way for. So then what we had been doing is just null in oil, let it dry, null in oil, let it dry. But I cottoned on to... Hi, Lucky. If you put it through the airbrush, you get the same effect. So the first one you do normally, and then it pulls in the recesses. And then the next ones, you basically, as you airbrushing it through, it dulls the silver down to a point where you can just see the metallics through it. And it's probably about half an hour under the airbrush, but that ATST took a full pot of null in oil this morning, which at that point I found out that it was my last pot of null in. And when I ordered some, I had a supply run, as I was showing everyone yesterday, from Beanie. It turned out I'd bought the gloss by mistake, so I am lost because I can't find the bottle. So what I've gone to is Vallejo Model Wash. It's just their standard black. I tried it and I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm not sure whether they're out of stock or it's just not on the website. I was going to have a word with Ben or Stephen this morning, but I forgot. So what I'm going to quickly do is I just want to check. That's quite staining. So, one of the products that I've just been playing around with, I actually got this from Warlords the last time I was down there. Or the last time I was down there. Yeah, I need to thin it down or those droids are going to go. Hi, Si. Yeah, it seems to be. Okay, so I'm going to Army Painter. Well, Vallejo and Army Painter. Now, I've never done this before, so I'm going to try it on the basis first. So this is Quick Shade Wash Mixing Medium. Now, I don't have any of the Army Painter wash. Yeah, no, I'm just going to try it on the base first, mate. So, thin it down, hopefully. And... It's not... yeah, right. What else could we put into that? Live stream making stuff up. Lamium. Yeah. I've got enough stuff to make stuff. So if this works, then... Not yet. No, not yet. I'm going to... This is how most of my stuff goes. It thins with water, but it also separates a lot. There we go. That's a lot of... Yeah, let's have a look. There's a lot in the pot. Let's have a close-up, see if we can see what it does when it... How's that for a close-up? So, I'm going to use the base, because obviously... Oop. I still think it's too thick. Yeah, I won't even go into the camera. That was a... It got... There you go. I'll come back a bit so I can see what I'm doing in the pot. Let's have a look. Could scrap it and start again. I used to have all of the Army Painter washes. So, do this the other way. Lamium first. And then add some of the... That's just a bit mucky. Yeah, the bases are mottled. So I can see how it's going on the base and most of the colours on the base. It's separating and it's going into all of the nooks and crannies. It's just not dark enough. What's the worst that can happen? I know we were talking about this the other day, or Rasta was talking about it the other day, of the quick ways and finding stuff, and 9 out of 10 times it... Oh, that's actually working. Can you see that? It's actually going into the grooves and staying on the high parts. I think a little bit more, and we might have it. It's so much easier if we had nulling oil. Yeah. There we go. That's about what I have my 50-50 nulling oil at. Cool. I'm happy with that. I'm going with that. Deep breath. So. Yep. Obviously trying not to get too much on. So yeah, tonight's raffle is 25 points a ticket, babes. But you're not allowed to enter. So... the points are a work in progress. It seems to be... I haven't got mine set the same as Rasta's. I need to... I think... Give me 2 seconds. Anyway, that's... him. I do have a stream dashboard. Loyalty settings. Every 5 minutes. Every 10 minutes. Right, if someone can keep an eye on their loyalty points, then I've upped that for a little bit. So my favourite wash brush is one of the brushes that we sell, one that Rasta was talking about yesterday. It's the number 5. It's... I know most people just use cheap brushes for the washes, but you get a lot more control with a decent brush, just to get it into the places you want it, and then you can like stop it from pooling and just dab it all over. And you're just working it into all of the nooks and crannies. There you go. 2 done. And that's what you get for betting, Zoe. I've set it to go up 10 credits every 10 minutes of watching, so after 10 minutes you should get 10, Jack. I think that's how it's working. Has the lag started to drop off, Simon? Or has anyone else had lag problems with it? We are on. We match the stream FPS and stuff to the cameras, or and how this goes through the airbrush once I've done this sort of stuff with it. Cool, Jack. I know Simon's only just got electricity over there. Everything was coal powered not so long ago, so do you think I could do with some more light round here? Because at the moment, that's probably why we're lagging, is because some child is using all of the data. So, not bad for a homemade wash. Ah, cool, Simon. So, while we're on of stuff, yeah, you wouldn't believe it, but I've got one of the panel LED lights that Beanies has in the their room right above it. So I think I need some a bit closer. Right, here we go. So this is he going to focus? Ooh. Nope. He's not focusing. Come on, Bobber. Bosk. So, that's Bosk, and that's Bosk's brother. So we did a couple of quick Bosks for a customer. I can get pretty close in now without... There you go. So yeah, one of them's for a customer. One of them was going to be for me, but I'm going to put it up on eBay. So they were from a couple of nights ago. Everything else has been pretty much finished. We've got the ATST to do, which needs all of its red accents and some details putting on. No, it comes over there. You're nearly as quick as me. Yeah, those Bosks were probably 2 hours each, 3 hours each. Doing them together, it saves a little time, but so they are. Don't encourage him, Zoe. So that is there's them lined up. So all in all, probably from primer to the silvering, I need a bit. I've just noticed that something that does show up is when you do them. I'm actually going to use the thicker pot. Is round the head for some reason really does show up when the wash hasn't settled. There we go. I think the others have all... that one hasn't. There we go. Right. So, this could go horribly, horribly wrong. Wings. What time have I got? Hey, only been on an hour. So, I spoke to someone very rushed earlier about the colours that they do their Imperial wings. I quite like it. So what we've got... oh, I'm gonna... is... on the bench. A conversion that we did for a customer. And I kept a couple for myself. I'm not melting them again, Jack. And my hairdryer's under the table anyway. So these are Thai whispers, or what we've made. Yep, same. What we've made. Little representatives. So, or little conversions. I did have... there we go. So obviously that's the main joint, and it's going to sit there. Right. These yeah, I'm going to try and copy off raster. So I'm just going to do them on the outer panels for now and see how it goes. So what we have is, thanks to raster telling us, electric blue. I can read everything that's going on, and I have it all saved anyway, so whatever you've said I can go back and check. So dropping the air pressure off. So this is the Infinity CR Plus. They're from the newer one, so they're the small ones, mate. So yeah, this is the finest detail airbrush that I own. The nib on it is, I don't know if you can see it. It just looks like a hair. Not that I know what hair looks like, apparently. So I don't need too much in it. 5 drops. Right. I do need... Yeah, it's because it's getting dark. Right. To go in closely, if I kept the pressure up and I'm doing... oh, thank you, Shenanigans. I didn't see that. Much appreciated. So, if... I'll do it on my hand here. I'm hoping that the blue is just going to come out very, very fine. Now, if you think compared to the lightsaber from one of the characters, it's the same width as the lightsaber, so it's a very, very fine nozzle. If you then push the paint through really quick, you get something like this. So dropping the pressure off on the handle, it's the same as dropping it off on the actual compressor itself. I've got a tap on there that I can... A lot of people you'll hear go, what PSI do you use? I have no idea. I press that, feel what's coming out, and I do it by feel. Hopefully that will show up on this. So hopefully trying to get just the panels. So I will get the edges and the black. You try to get the paint to hit and dry as it's hitting, mate. I don't know if that explains stuff. When we get freed up, I'll sit down with you for a couple of hours and we'll go through it. Yes, I thought I would. For two reasons. One, I'm not going to hit the right places all the time anyway, so the blue is going to hit everywhere. And I've probably gone with the smallest panels I could find in the whole range. Yeah. And as you saw before, Jack, while I was doing the silvers and stuff like that, the paint was coming out. It was really flowing. Yes. Darker in the centre. Isn't it light in the centre? Doesn't it have a blue round the outside? Or am I getting it back to front? So yeah, as I was saying, Jack, that tip is drying up quite quickly because there's a lot of air and not a lot of wet paint going over it. Not the centre of each panel. Maybe from the outside. I'm going to have a look now. Yeah, Jack, considering the size of these wings, I think I've... Can everyone see that all right? There we go. Oh, missed the middle panel. So, the blue. Right, what I'm going to do is have a look at this Facebook page that some bloke does painting on. Let's have a look. Facebook. Raster. Base painting. Ah. Fours. Oh, you paint way too much. Oh no, I can't find any. Right. I see what you've done on the scimitar. So on the scimitar, all the back edge is darker, moving forward to the light. So each panel is light, and then the blue there, light, blue there, light, the blue there. God, you're asking something now. I'll clean this out. Oh, there's a bit gone in. Wrong brush. Right brush, just wrong end. Right, so that was Vallejo Air Electric Blue. The next one, it's Vallejo Air Wolf Grey. I think it was Wolf Grey, he said. It was definitely not Somber Grey. 1, 2. I'll put 2 drops in this time. So, you can see that there's water still in it. So, spraying onto your hand to get rid of the water first. Oops. There's the best bet. So, Rasta's show, from what I can tell, what Rasta was saying there is, when he's doing the panels, so this bit would be blue. Let's read that. Sequence shades work from outside in, leaving the darker water. So yeah. So what I think I might do is, so Rasta's doing, on the scimitar, it's white, grey, and then the blue left here. So probably that. I'm going to try it slightly different. Let's see how it goes. So I'm going to try it on. they're definitely not pretty much the same. The compressors that I've been using, and that's why I use the tap on the actual airbrush itself rather than the gauges. The gauges on the compressor I've got here are absolutely phenomenal. I've got into a routine of never using them, whereas other people will know exactly what bar pressure to use for what settings on the airbrush. The cheaper ones don't give a good reading. They also they can, if you get the AS80 186 or the one up from it, they can burn out pretty quickly. I used to go through 2 a year, but I do use them. My compressor is never switched off, it's always at pressure. The amount that we put through the brushes it's a massive time saver and a massive money saver in the amount of paint that we don't waste. You've just seen there, I've put 2 drops. Don't know if you can see in the cap there, there is no paint in there whatsoever. But I should get pretty much all of this done. Again, if you've got a compressor and it's running and it's blowing, we can get you away with that for now. So I'm going to do white at the front, blue at the back. Hopefully. Can you see it? Sorry. Yeah, mine was round about the, or should have been round about the £300 mark, but a deal with a very good friend, I got it slightly cheaper. But I've ran the AS 186. It's a Chinese one, but I've ran them constantly before getting a good one. And to be honest, it's this one doesn't work as much. Does that make sense? It's not on as much as the others were. This super fine detail work. How is that? Can't get it here. There we go. So that's using the camera to actually see a better. So I see what Rasta was on about. Jack, his blues would be there, there, and there. So I'm going for a slightly different. See if I can pull something different off. Hopefully. I do like the effect. I need a remote for this camera, but the cameras, I know Captain Rex was saying that it looks good. It's a DSLR running off a capture card, but it's also it's a Nikon 7500, which was a big Christmas present. They're ridiculously priced. I think this one, without any of the gear, because we've had all sorts to buy to actually get it running as well. I think this one was round about £2,000 all in for the camera, the different lens, the power supply because it's not running off batteries, and then the capture card had to be a 4K capture card for it. So probably not what I should have done. I should have probably got something slightly different, but I do use it for a camera as well. Itchy nose. So that's just the grey at the moment. Ooh. So we've had the electric blue, and this is the wolf grey going down now. And yeah. Starting to feel a bit like Rasta now, Captain. I'll finish it on this stream. Oops. Nearly spidered it. Yeah. Which bit? This going down? really hard to stay on screen, and if you've noticed, I've made a mistake. So I'll show you what. So the blue's gone now. I've made a mistake. So, but I have finished with the grey, I think. Bit more of that. So what I'll do is I'll quickly clean that off. So there's no harm in going back to the blue. Just 2 drops, nothing major. I've got a wet hand, so from cleaning it. So on the hand again, the first 2 are going to be so. There we go, back down to actual paint. So what you can do is, if you think you have made a mistake and done too much white, just get the blue back out. And just catch that edge again with the blue. Let's see if it's not clogged up. That puts the blue back in. I might have to put a bit of white down there anyway. Yeah, let's have just 1 drop of the grey back in. Go. So that's the size 0 broken toad. And that's the line that the airbrush produces. When it's not clogged. There we go. There's no paint, that's fine. So the last colour I'll do, and then we'll go back to the full screen and we'll have a chat and put the blue away. Thank you, Ulfric. Sorry, for some reason the notifications aren't coming through. I'm actually reading them off the screen, which is quite delayed. I'm sorry, not on that screen, on my notification screen for the setup. So, we are now going into model air white. I'll put that one to one side. Get the first one back out. Get rid of all the water. Well, that came out really quick. There we go. So, are the points not going up? Let's have another look. This is Grand Morph. Can't see anyone new. Jack. Ah, Jack Wampa. Jack Wampa. 529. It might be the case I have to restart the stream to get the points to start going up. So what I'll do is... They haven't gone up, Zoe? No. Something I'm going to have a look at fixing. I'll sort some points out before we do the... what's it called? Before we do the giveaway, I'll sort points out for some people. So, final colour of white. There we go. Simon, the giveaway be stuff and things. That is the prizes on the giveaway tonight. There's 5 lots. The left-hand lot, the green bobber, the 2 cards at the bottom, the 6 cards on the right, or the tokens. Oh, sorry. Right, and there we have. You beating up the kids, Snowy? Oh, they're beating you up. Ooh, there we go. That's what I was on about. So just build it up slightly. Try not to rush it like I just did down there. I'll have to clean that up with the brush. I've wandered again. Sorry, Captain Rex. Yeah. Right. I think we've got a slight clog. Let me have a look at rasters. Don't think I'm anywhere near what that. Yeah, that's. I'd like to see it with the weathering and stuff like that on. There we go. So let's go back to the full view. Yeah. If you do it too much, you break it. Let's go that. Has that lost focus altogether? Let me just clean this before I get shouted out faster again. Oh, Snowy. So, I'll put the cap back on that. I'll sort the camera out in a second when I can see. Glove off. Oh, hands all sweaty. So, they really wreak havoc on the sensor on the camera because of the colours. Can you see them? Or am I going to? Interesting. I'll get all of the black lines put in and that sorted out. Let me just change my glasses so I can actually read what's on the screen. Yeah, I can read. And system dashboard. Okay. So hopefully, if people check their points, they should have got at least enough to buy a ticket. Stream was powered by Sneak. Sneak's run out now. That's still great. The can's gone see-through. I'll just have a look, see if I can see Jack Wamper. Why is these points not going up? We had this last time. And it's doing the same again. It's all crashed. Therefore, they work on tickets for the raffle. But yet again, we had this last week. I need to run some impromptu streams to see if I can get the... or just ask Rasta for a copy of their system, because theirs works. So at the moment... Oh, cool. It's nice to actually see that the post is coming through. I will get this raffle up as soon as this starts to behave. Yeah. I have a feeling Streamlabs has been absolutely hammered at the moment, especially on nights with hundreds of people doing the new streams and stuff like that. Yeah. Once I start it running, yeah. This has been both times we've run this. It's caused issues. Right, the loyalty database is up and running quicker than it was. Add points to all viewers. Okay, so Jack is 520, going to... Jack. Where did Jack go? Jack, you vanished on my screen. 530. Yeah, it is going up, but for some people more than others. I'm not sure why. Every 10 minutes. So, who wants to enter the raffle that doesn't have enough points at the moment? And I'll see if I can manually add some points in. Let's have a look. Giveaways. It should be running. It's the same settings as it was before. I'll probably just have to ring Raster and see how theirs is set up. Mine seems to be going up. Jack, Boo Boo. I can't tell what some of them are going up and down by. And because some people are fighting all the time, I can't tell what. Yeah, I did that manually. Let's try. There we go. I'll do that one. What I'll do for this week is I'll drop the price of the giveaway again, because obviously we need to fix this. Edit giveaway. Yeah, I can turn the fighting off. So, tickets are 10 credits each, so most people that are on tonight should be able to get it. Snowy, to enter, you type exclamation with no break, raffle, space, the number of tickets you want up to a maximum of 5, and enter. So, hopefully, there we go. Yep, exactly like that. Sorry. You received 5 tickets. So, anyone that is subscribing, like Jack, he bought 5 raffle tickets and got the 6th free. So, we'll leave that open for 15-20 minutes if other people want to join in and grab a ticket or 2. Bacon sandwiches don't work. And it's all one word, bacon sandwich. So at present, everyone's getting a prize. So right, anyway, so we'll have another zoom in. So that's how they've finished off. You can see dark underneath, lighter on the top from the zenithal thing that we did. The wash has gone into all the recesses and darkened it up a bit. So obviously there's basing to do. There's a little red dot that goes in there. For the red dot we use we go back to one of my favourite colours, which is, yeah, it has worked well. So we use the chrome and then the Forge World Angron clear red over the top. This Angron clear red is probably worth its weight in gold. I've got 2 pots of it left and I've no idea what to do when it goes. The last one I saw sell on eBay was 25 quid for the bottle. It's absolutely gold dust. So with close-up glasses on, what I'm going to do is do Thank you, old frick. So on here is aim for that dot there, so it just goes bright. Sometimes I've hit, there's my cap in the way, let's do it. So sometimes I've hit the edges and I just go back around it with a nulling oil. So that's the silver. Let's see if I can get some of the red on it. Yes, thank you, old frick. So that's the red. That's what it looks like, and that's all that I'm putting onto the palette, because wastage and all that. Let's see if we can get it without splatting everything else. So there's one coat. That's not got very, it's not gone very dark, but you can see it here, and I'm trying not to put too much on because it fills the whole. I can't actually see because the raffle's up at the moment, but I will have a look when I'm finished. So there we go. That's it doesn't show up very well on camera. You can see the red, but the red actually glints because of the silver that you put behind it to start with. So that's them. The other thing that we do is using some water, and the silver is, I don't know if you can see that. So the silver, and just everything it instead of water. It's $4.99 a month, sorry. Right, so I'm going to try and make a glaze out of the silver just to there we go. Well, it just lifts the headpiece a little bit. So all I did there was a very small amount of silver and used thinners. You can use, as long as it's clean water, you can use clean water, and as you can see, it is very see-through and transparent, but it's just enough to make the head pop a little bit. I'll let you work for some money. Right, so quickly do all of them, and then put my very close-up glasses on. I'll quickly do the dots while I remember, and then I can do the red. I should start advertising space on the peak of my cap. The number of times that thank you, Ulfric. Zoe, I'm going to have words with you later, young girl. So tomorrow night, me and Zoe will be playing Xwing again. No, you're subscribed, Joe. It works off each individual person. I've got a job for Zoe anyway. She's got a week to sort it out, and then we'll... Right. So, as some of you know, I need glasses. I've got close-up glasses, but I've also got a set, rather than buying the magnifying things, I've got a set of very, very close-up glasses from the pound shop. Plus something. Plus 3.5, just for little bits. Don't wear them too much, but just for bits like that where I've got to do a small dot. Let's back out now. I'm all good. I have got no idea what you just did there, Snipe. I don't know, Jack. After getting beaten quite badly last week, I'm thinking something a bit different. The thing is, we've got Imperials. I've got a small amount of what have I got? Yeah, that's going to cause problems. You haven't entered the competition, by the way, Simon. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the original Imperials, the not Separatists, the other one, the clones. Yeah, I've got all of the clones. I've got most of the clones. What else have we got? We've got. No, I'm not doing a droid swamp. I'm not that type of person. What's... Well, there's... Well, go on your phone. Because at the moment, there's 5 prizes and only 4 people have entered. I've got 2 of the scimitars that me and Jack bought on the same day and ran on the same night. I could probably do something with one of them. I've got Galactic Republic, Galactic Empire, First Order. You know, I could try and get this ship done for... Oh, that's never getting done for then. Darth versus... Darth and Dooku in the same list. Oh, someone found out how to shout. Message you the link for... Oh, what's it called? It's definitely... Yeah. Come on, Lucky. Send in a couple of tickets. They're only 10 each. We've reduced the cost of them because of technical difficulties. There it is there. Nope, that's Twitter. I should have a button sent up just to send it through to people. There you go, Simon. Send it through. Credits are going up now. Unless you've been fighting for stuff, Joe. I'm going to end the raffle at about 9:10. Just so everyone gets a chance to... everyone has a chance to win. Yeah, I think they're just going up slowly though. I'm gonna have a word, as I say, I'll have a word with Rasta and get a print screen of what he's done. I think I've got the settings slightly wrong. I think I've read it wrong. Yeah, Jack seems to be going down. Yay, Lucky. So I was thinking for next week, I've got some of these weird things. I don't know if anyone's ever seen them before. I believe Simon owns one of them. Is the Rastamare dial covers. So I've got a spare Vader. And a spare TIE Fighter pilot. So these are originals. These are the ones that are made out of the compressed card. They're not the ones that are cast. So they've got a bit of a different feel to them. So I might actually paint a couple of these on stream. I think I did a pink one for one of the events over at Harlequins. And looking at my board, I've got a Sabine, one of the pilots. I think I won that pilot and Sabine on stream. And then I've got 3 TIE pilots and 2 Vaders, because I never ended up sorting the Vader out, because I got one. I got Rastas given from T Squadron. So they're the prizes for tonight. There is a Legion bundle. There's a Boba Fett card. Yeah, you got the pink one that I painted for the Raise event. No, there's no Sunny Bounder. Sunny doesn't wear a helmet. There's tokens for Legion. There's cards for System Open for Xwing, and then there's cards for Firestorm for Xwing as well. So yeah, I might do some... you type in exclamation raffle, all one word, and then a number up to how many points you've got. So it's 10 points a ticket. So to work out your points, it is exclamation point, all one word. So points is done like this. And to the raffle is exactly the same. Hashtag raffle. Exclamation raffle. And then the number of raffle tickets that you want. So you could do 4, because they're 10 points each. And space format. So we've been on for 2 hours. I've just had the warning come up to say 2-hour mark. Run a 60-second ad break. Nope. Not at the moment. Where's... giveaway. Yay! Let me just have a look. I'll close the prizes thing down. Where is it? Prize picture. 10 off. I've got no idea what people are doing with the subs and stuff like that, but right, let's see about this. You gifted a sub. I don't know who you gifted it. You gifted it to Streamlabs, which is the bot that holds the chat open. To sub Simon, you've got to go to the little purple heart to the where the heart is on the top right hand corner. There's only you that could gift a subscription to a bot. Yeah, the subscribe button's up in the top right hand corner of the screen on your phone and stuff like that. You are quite special. Yay, hi Rattler. So we have 7 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 7 in the raffle so far. I'm still quite impressed, Simon. That's amazing. I'm sure that Streamlabs is well chuffed with you. So I got a new T-shirt. There you go, Simon. Well done. Thank you. So I got a new Sneak T-shirt for. It's the one that they do for the streaming. So hopefully they might send me a cap or something like that to do some bits and pieces with. I've been drinking their Red Bull substitute for some time now. It's better for you. You don't get the sugar rush drop off after you've drank it. So it's a lot better for you, or it's a lot better for me. You've spent them all. Look, see, it's not going up anymore. It's meant to go up 10 every 10 minutes. I'll give Rasta a ring tomorrow and find out what's going on. Or I'll YouTube it. Yep. So has everyone? I'm guessing everyone that's on has done the giveaways. So I'll give you a minute. Yeah, I've seen the Wraith one as well. Sneak are slightly different. They just give you a code that people can use, which I'd be more than happy with. If I can help other people out, then I'm more than happy to do that. We get the cans. I've got most of the tubs. I probably drink 2 of the cans a day. Going back off my. Oh, cool. I know the Sneak guys. When I was speaking to them, they're down in. I was speaking to the ones from down in London. So, and for what we do, I don't think it's a. They're more after the people that play League of Legends and all that sort of stuff. It's strange. The first time I tried it, I drank 3 in a day and I didn't sleep. And I do drink a lot. I was drinking a lot of Monster. It was strange. It was quite strong compared to what I was used to. But it's all natural. It's what you can get it in 3 different ways. You can get it in a can, which is carbonated. You can get it in a tub, or you can get it in sachets that you just add water to. What's the sugar? It's sugar-free, mate. There's no sugar in it whatsoever. It's all sugar-free. So, I'm just double-checking that it is naturally flavoured carbonated energy drink with sweetener. And you know, as if by magic, Streamlabs pops it up on the thing for you to go and have a look at. Right, I'm going to close the raffle. So, 10 seconds for anyone that wants to jump in. And closing. It also doesn't go off as much as like a can of Monster. The shaker can the shaker bottles that I've got, you can drink them. If you've got some left over, you just stick it in the fridge and then get them back out later. It is really just like orange juice. So, I think there's 8 entries tonight into the raffle. So if you do win something, just below the screen there is a contact us. On the contact us, just follow it through to the shop and take it from that. Just do just use the contact us form to message us through. If you've won stuff before, we don't keep your address, so please please recontact us so we can send it out. I try not to keep people's names and addresses to comply with all the GDPR stuff as much as possible. So the first set is the full set, or the set of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the Legion cards. So I will get... Oh, it shows me on here. So pick a winner. The first winner tonight is... Boo Boo Hamster. You've just picked your last lot up, Snowing. Mini Grand Moff. Yeah. You get what you're given. So the next one is the UK Team Championships. Set of 6 cards, and the winner of that is Ulfric. Well done, mate. So I do need to write this down, or I am going to forget. I do have some bags. I will put them on. I'll write on the bags again what they are, or I'll swim around my goldfish bowl. So, there's Snurries for now. We'll see. The next one is the set of 2 cards, the passive sensors, and the Predator card. And that is Rattler. Well done, Rattler. So they are the Firestorm Firecast cards. And how many is that? 3. 3. Okay. Next winner for the tokens, or the bag of tokens for Legion. And it's Jack. Well done, Jack. And last but not least, for the fully acrylic Boba Fett card. You've got one more chance. And lucky call sign wins Boba Fett. does that mean that Lucky's going to have to play something other than the Falcon that she's been the Falcon or Ghost that she's been flying? Ray, that's the one. Lucky. And everyone that's won, if you contact us on the thing below, then that'll be brilliant. We do have right. We are going to have stuff like this every Wednesday, Simon. I've got a load of bits and pieces floating their way from America, with basically the whole thing is for the Wednesdays to get prize support on a Wednesday for you guys. There's a bit of it floating around at the moment, so I've been picking up bits where I can to get them onto the stream. Rasta does all the painted stuff, so we decided that we would do the promos, the bits and pieces. Yeah, mate, I've got what was your last one, Jack? The tokens are still there, look, got your name on and everything. And also, Simon, you didn't hear it from me, but there maybe be some very nice printed Legion tokens on the horizon, from a local distributor that we're all very good friends with. Hopefully, when John pulls his finger out, he's probably watching actually. So yes, everyone drop us a message. Jo will answer them tomorrow. Or tonight if she's awake. Thanks for all of the subscriptions, even the ones to Streamlabs, Simon. All of the donations. And yes, me and Zoe will be playing tomorrow night, and we'll have a little bit of a think on what we're going to run. Yeah, yeah. Yes. But yes, we do have. Yeah, no one's asleep in this house till I go to bed. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you liked what we were doing, and me proving that I can do stuff like this really quick to a basic degree. I can't do that for Toffee. Yep, I think I'll leave that for Rasta. So, thank you everyone. Make sure you do all the usual stuff. Share, follow, anything that you want. Catch us all for the next one. Thank you.